Peace and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Peace and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Peace and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness to each and to all. Welcome into the mind of Sawu. We go on this journey cleansing your chakras, opening your chakras, and activating your chakras to have higher vibratory frequencies. Journey with me. To self. Ooh, I hope that journey wasn't too rough on y'all. But as always, we're gonna take a moment for nature. My beeges out here. There, they're a duck in the sun. Chip, I gave Chip a cut Chip myself. Got it tight. Rain been doing the garden some justice. But we about to get on off into this. You know, give me a second to get myself gathered. Once again, peace and blessings to the third, to everybody. Hope everybody well. I hope everybody feeling awesome. I'm feeling awesome today. You know, you have to get yourself in a place that you want to feel. To be honest, I ain't wake up feeling awesome, but I had to get myself in that place. Reason being, I had another disturbing night in my sleep, and to the point that when I rose to actually start my day and consciously, I was still wrestling with whatever had taken place in my sleep. But then some events happened yesterday too that was kind of try to set me off, which explains the word that I'm gonna present for the day, because I honestly didn't have a word for the day. But and since I didn't sleep last night, when I did go to sleep, I chose to, being that it was Saturday and the Sabbath, I chose to sleep in, as we say. But as I said, upon getting up and moving around, when I did look at my phone, my son had sent me the word metanoia. Metanoia. And I responded back to him, that's my way of life. And I made reference to a certain athlete who changed his name, you know, in reference to the term meta. Talking about meta world. But meta means above or beyond, and nous deals with the mind, the mental faculty. But the word metanoia means a change in one's mind, actions of doing something. So I felt like that was a sign you know, to give me something to speak on today. And since we talking about changing one's mind or changing one's way of doing something, I kind of spoke on that in resilience. And it hit on time because I shared some content that inspired me, and my purpose of sharing the content was because it inspired me, and if it inspired me, I felt like it would inspire others. So my purpose of sharing the content was in good intent. Good intent. And it was commented on. And at first, because I ain't always been on this journey since I've been on this journey, you know, the past 30 or so years. But since I've been on this journey, I ain't always been the person that you see. And people who know me know this. But as far as this type of knowledge and information, those who know me know this is something that I always did. I always been on. This what had them call me strange. This what had them call me crazy. But now, since everybody woke, quote unquote, I ain't so alienated no more. You know, I'm not so strange to them no more. You know, because now this information that I've been on the last 30 or so years, you know, more people tuning in into it, more people tapping into it by way of internet and what computers and technology have done for us. So I applaud that. But the word is metanoia, changing one's life, a changing in one's way of doing something, a change in thought, a change in behavior. You know, the Bible has a scripture that says, when I was a child, I did things as a child, and when I became a man, I put childish things away. So, due to the fact that that means exactly what it says to me, you know, and I'm a person of discipline, I have to I exercise, I implement, I penetrate, you know, the things that come out me into my being. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to come out. You know, the only thing that can come out you is what you're full of. So if you're full of shit, that's probably what people get from you. But metanoia, a change in one's, you know, you could think something of a person today, and then have a totally different feeling tomorrow. That's okay. We all do it. You know, not certain knowledge that I used to stand on that I was willing to die for. Through growth, through evolution, through expansion in myself, I see the foolishness in those things. That's okay. It's metanoia. We all going through it. I want to share something from this. I want to share a law of life, a principle from the law of life. And it's called principle. No matter what religion or faith an individual believes, or what metaphysical or occult teachings he may be following, they all eventually lead to the same vital and focal principle: the knowledge and awareness of the I Am presence, the God source in yourself. No one gets into the higher realms and cosmic development except through his own individualized I Am presence. The unascended masters in India have touched on this principle. They have contact with their I Am presence, although they may call it by another name. They would not reveal this fact or even speak of it in those terms, but they have made their inner contact and are aware of their own presence. The I Am presence, the God self, the Christ self, is the all-pervading principle in life, the most divine activity in the universe. It is the only active principle each one has. It is ever striving for expression to produce perfection through each form. So if I share something, it's because I found it intriguing enough to share that it would inspire or intrigue someone else. Nothing else. I don't care about submissions. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about money. You know, I always been a go-getter. I always have what I desire according to what I request. Nothing else. I'm never watching nobody else lane. I do what I do for me, and everything I do it in love. You know, and that's what I expect back. Principle. The I am presence is the all-pervading principle in life. The most divine activity in the universe. See it all around, hear the birds. It is the only active principle in each one of us. It is ever striving for expression to produce perfection through each form. Each one of us is an individualized spark of God, a spark of source, or a spark of whatever you want to call it. It really doesn't matter. I'm not here to debate or politic or wrestle with grown folks. You know, this won't be for everybody. The first principle of life is the love. I don't care if you're I don't care if you hear about way of prostitution. Man, everybody loved the climax. Everybody loved that nut. It might have been through a transaction, but when it came time for that nut, man, love brought you through. Know that about yourself, man. Everybody worthy. Everybody here by way of love. The first principle of life is the love. That is the nature. That is the nature of our nature body. That is the nature of our nature body. So when I say God, when I say I am God, that's not because God is my name. That's because God is my nature. And so it is for you. The first principle of life is the love. That is the nature of every individual. Love is the fundamental principle of all creation. I am. It's a power phrase. I am. The I am is the life principle and intelligence in your body. It is the principle of life expressed, or that was expressed through Jesus and any other ascended master. Real intelligence is not an activity of the intellect, but comes from the God principle, the flame, the I am, and uses everything constructively. So a part of my metanoia is remembering that everything I do today, in this moment, in this breath, I'm going to do it in love no matter what comes against me. It is the life principle of life expressed through any master who came here from any religion and said anything that they had to say. It's what they was in touch with. Real intelligence is not an activity of the intellect, but comes from the God source, the God principle, the I am in oneself, the flame, and uses everything constructively. The three principles, faith, hope, and charity, which is love, are always active in mankind. The word or words I am. I am is the creative word, the initial word that produces creation and from which all creation springs. The words I am are the cup, the two cups that carry the power into activity. So when you use the words I am, please don't place nothing negative behind it. Unprogram that program to speak negative upon yourself. If you want power in your life, please start speaking power over your life. Because your haters not. You hear me? Your haters not. The use of the word I am denotes individualized being. Oneness with myself, I am. To use the word I am, it denotes oneness with yourself. When I say I am, it separates me, yet unifies me into the wholeness, because I couldn't be you if I wanted to. But in the inner essence of me, I am you. To know me, you must understand me. And when you realize that, you realize I am you. To know me, you must understand me. And when you do, you realize I am you. Self-love is the best love. So when you operate in self-love, man, you love everything, man, even if it don't love you. See, resilience. We're still on resilience. Every word that I done been led to use, I see the connection in it. Hopefully y'all will too if y'all been paying attention. The word I am is spoken in English, releases the energy from God, your own individualized presence, which is your source. You are God. That presence is the fountain of energy from which you receive. Every moment of your life, the energy that keeps you alive. So have a will to live. When you say the words I am, then you invoke life. Man, don't have nothing connected to death or negativity, but behind the words once you pronounce I am, man, I am life, I am love, I am positive, I am abundant, I am success, I am victorious. That's how you gotta speak over your life, because your haters not. That presence is the fountain of energy from which you receive every moment of your life. The energy that keeps you alive. When you say the words I am, then you invoke life. To think or speak those words draws life into manifestation. Have you ever thought that you use I am preceding all that you do in your day-to-day activities, either in thought, feelings, or word, and that no other person can say or use that expression for you? That's power. No other person can use the words I am for you. That's powerful. On awakening in the morning, you think or say before you get up, I'm going to get up. I'm going to get breakfast. I'm going to work. And so on. In everything you do, you use the expression I am. Be mindful. Mindfulness is wholeness. When used, it draws forth, as well as releases more added energy into your world to perform the act you desire, depending on how you're thinking and the words that you're using. Talk about manifestation. Life has been a whole process of manifestation, whether you're conscious of it or not. You think the laws that govern the lives we live in, concerned if we're aware of these things or not, it's been doing what it's been doing before we came here to be a part of what it's doing. Wake up. The expression I am, as used in English, has ever been used all through the ages from the beginning of the world. Although that secret knowledge was lost to the masses, it's back now, because we here now. It has always been known and used in the retreats, in the secret orders, in the societies, in the temples of old, what have you. Even Jesus said, death and life are in the power of the tongue. Man, you better know what you be saying, man. Know what you speak, all that gossip, man. Don't be entertaining that there, man. If it ain't got no life in it. Meaning, Jesus said that death and life are in the power of the tongue, meaning the use of the word I am. And if you would notice, he preceded his important statements with the word I am. Most people are familiar with these statements. I am the light of the world. I am the light that lighteth every man. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the ascension and the light. I am that I am. Also, the light of the body is the eye. Not these eyes, the eye. I am. If your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. These statements have lived through the centuries and remain unaltered. They could not be changed. They still carry the same meaning and potency, energy, frequency, and vibration. I am is the so-called lost word. The word itself was not lost, but the inner or real meaning was. Understanding, and use and power were lost to the consciousness of mankind. But it's back now. When you use I or a form of it as me, my, or mine, that's why they use thee, thy, and thou. So you wouldn't peep the secret, but I did. Never use a negative word following it. Life is the all and says I to denote individualization. An individual says I. Sight is the same frequency as I. I sight. I see. I is when light looks within itself. That is the attribute of sight, the I. The same as I when it individualizes itself. When you say I am, that is the first announcing. A newborn's baby first cry or sound means I am. Announcing its individual identity here in the physical realm. Birds and animals do not use or say I am because they are not endowed with the power to say I am. The word I am is recorded in the Grand Teton retreat in every language of every civilization that has ever been on earth. The sound I am is the same tone as used in the first golden age. And now we're in another golden age. See my aura? See what you look like? In your light? The cosmic light is a release from the central sun. Cosmic light is substance definitely qualified by cosmic beings, drawn and projected and raised to do a specific thing. See, these words that I speak or raise a light, call forth to do a specific thing. So, receive what I'm sending through the sound of my voice, because these words are called forth to do a specific thing to who applies. The cosmic light release, which is the activity of substance of light, is not just a universal activity. This cosmic light is not the universal cosmic light, but projected consciously from the great central sun by cosmic beings. It is consciously projected, self-luminous, intelligent substance. It is projected by great beings from the central sun to this system of the world. The cosmic light of science is not the cosmic light we refer to. It is concentrated light from the central sun, what science knows as accumulated cosmic light in the atmosphere. Cosmic light is self-luminous substance. The light science knows is static or still light. Eventually, this cosmic light will become the atmosphere on earth. And may your metanoia be a pleasant journey. Once again, peace and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Truly yours, Salute. It was a pleasure. Like, subscribe, comment. Have questions, let me know. I'm gonna be having some jewelry. I have spiritual jewelry. I'm gonna be having some things. I gotta renew my pages and stuff on Etsy and all that on my accounts. But I'm gonna be having some jewelry, some sage, some all that for y'all. I'll keep y'all posted as I go along. And before I forget, damn, we go into the word and see what they're gonna give us for the day. Enjoy your life. See how that was? Enjoy your life. And I'm gonna let y'all know I ain't capping. Enjoy your life. See, we're talking about metanoia. Whatever may be your task, work at it heartedly. Whatever may be your work or task, work at it heartedly. From the soul, as something done for the source, for God, for your higher self, and for humanity. For the humanity in you, not for men. Knowing with all certainty that it is from the source and not from men that you will receive the inheritance, which is your real reward. For my Christian brethren and those who study from the Bible, that came from Colossians 3:23. It says, Jesus died so that you can enjoy abundant life, not just the days you are off work or on vacation, or when you get to go shopping or golfing, but every day of your life. He wants you to enjoy going to the grocery store. He wants you to enjoy driving the kids to school. He wants you to enjoy paying the bills. He wants you to enjoy cleaning the house or mowing the yard. You can enjoy life if you're determined to do so. You must be determined to do so. Say, I am going to enjoy every aspect of my life because. That's it. Because. Say, I am going to enjoy every aspect of my life because. Not because nobody died for you. not because nobody did something for you. Enjoy every aspect of your life just for the simple reason that you choose to enjoy every aspect of your life. And that's the highest state of metanoia that any of us can experience. Thanks for allowing me to share. Peace.